84% of developers now use an AI coding tool every single day. That's a significant climb from 76% just 2 years ago, moving these assistants from an experimental luxury to a standard part of the environment. If you spend time on developer forums, you'll see a loud debate framing this as a choice between terminal agents and AI IDEs. That distinction is less a choice of technology and more a choice of interface. In 2026, 3 players occupy the majority of both independent and enterprise workflows: Claude Code, Cursor, and GitHub Copilot. Column 1 highlights Claude Code. Anthropic built this as a headless, autonomous agent that operates directly through your command line. Column 2 highlights Cursor. This is a full visual code editor designed to keep all your AI interactions within a point-and-click interface. Column 3 is GitHub Copilot, the integrated assistant that lives inside your existing ecosystem. The market momentum shows a split. Cursor has 69% name recognition, but its growth has slowed. Meanwhile, Claude Code adoption has reached 18%. This quadrant chart plots ease of use against autonomous capability. For $20 a month on the Pro tier, Cursor offers high ease of use and a predictable cost for daily coding. But the autonomous capability has limits. When tasked with whole code-based changes, Cursor's agent often struggles to maintain context and requires manual reprompting. It works well as an interactive, human-in-the-loop editor, but it can struggle when required to execute large-scale structural changes unattended. Claude Code rejects the visual IDE entirely. It operates as a headless engine running identical logic across your terminal, desktop app, and CI pipelines. When tasks are too large, deploy subagents. These spawn parallel workers in isolated context windows, handling extensive refactors without flooding your main workspace. By reading a project root claude.md file, the agent inherits your architectural decisions and style rules at the start of every session. Because unattended edits carry risk, it uses a checkpoint system. It captures the state of your code before each action, providing a continuous safety net for autonomous edits. Look at this bar chart comparing token consumption on a standardized multi-file task. Claude Code completed the job using 33,000 tokens. The Cursor agent used 188,000, making Claude Code 5.5 times more efficient. This efficiency is necessary because you pay API costs per token. Power users often find the $100 to $200 a month max tier is required to manage the costs of heavy agentic sessions. Analysts project that Claude Code will author over 20% of all daily public GitHub commits by the end of this year. You are trading visual comfort and a cheap flat rate for raw horsepower built for large-scale, unattended refactors. GitHub Copilot prioritizes speed and reliability. Instead of focusing on multi-file autonomy, it emphasizes fast inline suggestions inside your existing editor. In a corporate environment, its main advantage is compliance. With strict zero data retention and the ability to bring your own key, Copilot passes enterprise security audits that newer tools cannot. This timeline from 2025 to 2026 shows GitHub recently paused new signups, introduced weekly token limits, and restricted access to heavy models. Long-running agentic workflows created unpredictable compute demands, forcing GitHub to implement hard guardrails to protect infrastructure. Copilot is less capable than Cursor or Claude at autonomous problem-solving, but with established compliance controls and a predictable cost structure, it remains the standard choice for regulated teams. Deciding between these options requires mapping their interface and cost structures to your daily friction points. This decision tree flowchart helps evaluate your options, starting with a single question: what is your primary need? If you want a visual interface for daily tasks, follow the low-friction path to Cursor for $20 a month. If you are working on a strict budget or your organization requires data privacy guarantees, follow the budget path to Copilot for $10 to $39 a month. If you are comfortable in the terminal and managing sprawling legacy codebases, you likely need the autonomous power of Claude Code on the API or Max tier. Many of the most efficient developers now rely on multiple assistants. Top engineers are running both. They use Cursor for their daily interactive editing loops, while kicking off Claude Code subagents in the background to handle structural tasks. Success now comes from how you orchestrate a customized stack. Evaluate your own workflow, weigh the trade-offs, and let us know what combination you're running in the comments below.